as professionals, as citizens, as concerned human beings. The visuals shook them. In front of them was a fast-growing town without a holistic development plan. Armed with knowledge, backed with the right professionals, they were determined to make a change.
The germ of the thought really began about 10 years ago, more than that in fact. And the whole idea was to pool in the resources of like-minded people.
At VKA Architecture, Environment, Interiors, Urban, we have this as a part of our DNA, that we work with many other associates, partners. So we have carried forward that culture in sustainability initiatives as well, and have a far larger impact.
We are architects, urban planners, environmental scientists, air pollution experts, traffic and transportation planners, all working towards the various facets of sustainability.
We have many NGOs working for the rural sector, while as very few who are working and contributing actively and scientifically in the urban space. And that is where SI was born.
This is not a profit-oriented body. This is something we want to give back to society. With that intention, the Sustainability Initiative was started.
SI has brought together various stakeholders, right from research to completion of the projects, helping citizens enjoy a better quality of life in the last decade. Sustainability initiatives realized urban renewal needed to start with knowledge.
We realized that there is a serious need of getting exposures in this subject and some kind of a training in urban planning, but particularly in urban renewal.
The government officials were exposed to learning through both academicians and practitioners, leading to a practical and highly successful outcome.
During our program, we visited a lot of road networks in the Barcelona city, and we are very impressed from their road champering concept. And that road champering saves a lot of space, public space at the road corner in the city. So we are very happy to incorporate these ideas in our development plans.
The customized training program on urban renewal has not only given exposure across the world to our senior officers, but has helped them in formulating the best policies and implementation of those policies in better manner.
Sustainability initiatives joined hands with the Pune Municipal Corporation to develop urban street design guidelines. This would encourage people to adopt public transport and other non-motorized ways of travel, leading to less pollution and traffic jams.
Recently, we had an electric mobility workshop in which Sustainability Initiative did a lot of support and help to the city and to the various technical experts from different organizations. And they brought all these technical partners and the government officials on one platform. And we have had a very successful workshop where the plan was to discuss how do we make Pune city EV ready.
Our collaboration with sustainability initiatives started during the second half of the Global Mayors Challenge 2021, where we both worked towards a common goal of helping the city of Pune finish amongst the top 15 cities in the world.
Through this initiative, our role has been to bring all the stakeholders on one platform so that we are able to understand the challenges, the issues, and what really needs to happen in the city so that we can shift towards electric vehicles.
This is the age of collaboration. This is the age of joining the dots. Planning is something which cannot be done without the involvement of common people.
The city needs to learn to treat its waste in a clean and practical manner at the ward level. Earth Center is being built as a prototype along with a cafe and an art gallery to make waste treatment trendy.
Earth Center is a place right in the dense urban population where you have a center which not only treats the waste but also demonstrates how waste can be treated in a very clean and a very crisp manner.
The idea is to ensure that our life our understanding of how we consume, our understanding of what we throw away really becomes the center point of our decisions towards sustainability.
So for the Earth Center, we are currently building a prototype. We can't wait to see the reaction and response that people will give to such a thing. We are sure that the local and the state governments will also support it in the long run.
Sustainability has to grow from an abstract idea to on-ground practical reality. To ensure that, sustainability initiatives concentrates on the areas of knowledge through research, capacity building, advocacy, and outreach. The training and exposure visits of students from colleges have been planned and executed to achieve this through SI's highly successful internship program. In fact, quite a few Japanese interns take advantage of this learning every year.
Sustainability initiatives through its training and awareness program aims to create youngsters which are not only technically sound but also empathetic and balanced in their decision making for a better future of India.
While I was working as an intern with SI, I got the opportunity to be involved in the most impactful and relevant urban sustainability projects and works. Sustainability Initiatives has an exhaustive internship program which not only concentrates on practical experience as well as technical core learning.
They got the opportunity to talk with the industry people, getting into the Premium Institute, learning about what these people at these institutes are wanting from an architect and wanting from an environmental architect. So that interaction gave them first-hand information that what is needed.
As a student, I got an opportunity of visiting green-rated buildings in Pune organized by SI. I saw various strategies implemented for energy and water reduction.
Another example is the Setu, which is a link between industry and academic institutions.
We as a group of technical experts, we as a group of professionals, we thought that we could contribute and try and bridge this gap between formal education and what the profession requires.
We plan to bring in a big insight into the learnings that these students get through their academics but do not get practical know-how.
As a group of professionals, we felt that we could encapsulate all our learnings into form of modules which can be offered to students who are passing out of professional courses so they are ready for the industry.
They will get to spend time with industry stalwarts. They will get to do a lot of work through various workshops with different materials, different techniques, technologies to make sure that these students get a wholesome insight into whatever topic that they choose.
Concept of green roofs came about through our research on urban heat island effect.
We realized that there are many measures which can be undertaken at a building level to render the entire environment a little more eco-friendly.
Majority of the buildings are having a flat roof or what we call as a terrace. It keeps emitting a lot of heat during the night, which increases the ambient temperature. Instead of looking at very grey and white, stark looking tops of buildings from various different heights, you actually get to see green. So it gives a good amount of visual amenity and visual comfort as well.
Increasing the greenness of the city would mean that you are creating carbon sinks and it would help in carbon sequestration.
We hope that we will convince the government, at least the local self-government, to come up with a policy where they can also, again, similar to Chicago, reduce the urban heat island effect and increase the biodiversity in the city.
Knowledge sharing, public involvement, strategic tie-ups with like-minded professionals and organizations, working with different stakeholders to understand their concerns helps SI in its goal of participatory planning and inclusive development.
In the past 10 years, SI has also organized several outreach activities to bring the people together, create awareness and help the society.
We are also running social media campaigns to create awareness about personal carbon footprint and to show how small changes in our actions can have a larger impact in combating climate change.
Be it various community movements or even help during disasters or an active role in policy advocacy, policy documents as well as creation. Sustainability initiatives stands shoulder to shoulder with all stakeholders throughout this journey.
it has been a roller coaster ride for us. When we started, we were enthusiastic. Then was a phase when we started questioning ourselves whether we will be able to make an impact or no. And then we realized that this is a slow process.
There are various underdeveloped or developing countries and economies who look up to India and Indian experience, Indian success stories, and I believe that's a huge area of work which SI can tap.
We really want to move ahead with a lot more rigor, with a whole host of different activities, different events, visions for the future, so that we can move towards sustainability at an even greater pace.
Where I would like to see SI in the future is to maybe become a sustainability partner of a city like Pune or a metro region or a local self-government organization.
I'm really proud of what SI has achieved in the last 10 years, and we'll continue to chase our dreams to make lives better.